Hey everybody, how are you doing today? It's Saturday and I am Danielle from Inspire Me to DIY. It is a home interior blog, decorating, crafts, all the fun stuff. So today I wanted to show you the pencil pouch that we made, not pencil, regular pouch that we made a few weeks ago. We painted it, did a little tassel. It turned out so cute and I use it a lot. So that has inspired this, I have no words today, guys. Sorry, I'm keeping it real. That inspired this pencil pouch project today. So I'm going to show you what I did. I bought these cute little pencil pouches. I think they came as a package of 3 for, I think, $3. So they're only $1 a piece. Got a nice little zipper. They're big enough for pencils and great for the start of back to school, which for us is coming up Tuesday, so that is fast and furious. So what I did is I printed out some designs, different things I wanted for my girls, little girl pencil pouch, and for my boys, of course, you have to have a fire truck and any one of these grumpy dinosaurs. Aren't they cute? So what I did is I just cut out the ones I wanted, and I had to use transfer paper this time because when I used the scribbling on the back technique, and if you've seen previous videos of mine, you'll know what I'm talking about, it didn't transfer very dark on the canvas. So I actually had to use my transfer paper. And if you notice, it says hello on it, which is from my hello sign. So you can use this stuff over and over again. I just laid it down, put my picture on top. There's my pencil. Drew all the outlines of my picture and then voila. So I already did that ahead of time so you didn't have to sit and watch the whole monotonous part of that. This is my little boy's pouch, and I went over all my lines again with my Micron 05. I don't know if you can see that. Everything's backwards, I know. But I went over that. This is my little boy's pouch. This is my little girl's pouch. Isn't that sweet? I was going to do like princesses, but not every little girl likes to be a princess. Some of them like to be tomboys, but everybody loves unicorns for some reason. So that's what I put on that one. And I added little rings to this, and I'll show you why in a little bit. These are just those binder rings. You open and close. I put one in the zipper and I sewed one onto the side. So let's get started. I picked out a ton of colors for this project. For my little unicorn, I have, of course, Apple Barrel Pink Parfait. I use a lot of Apple Barrel because they're only 50 cents a piece. So it's kind of a no-brainer. Key West. I have Purple Iris, ooh, and this is a folk art paint. I also use a lot of that. This is Citrus Green, and then I have another folk art, which is Daffodil Yellow. So it's pretty bright yellow. So I'm going to use that, and of course, with my hearts, I can use red, but I think I'm going to use pink in that. We'll see. Let's get some of those poured out. Oh, I haven't used some of these in a while, so they might be a little funky. And what I like about acrylic paint is you can add just a little bit of water to the bottle and shake it up like crazy, and you've got good paint again. So let's, oh, my pink is a little thick. How's everyone today? Hey, Sabia, how's it going? Oh my goodness, my Key West doesn't want to come out. Hey, Betty. I'm painting unicorns because who doesn't like that, right? If you can hear my dryer going on in the back of the room, it's Saturday. That's laundry day around here. All right, so these are my colors. Kind of looks like a little birthday party all in itself. Now, I have a whole bunch of different sizes. I don't really know what I like until I get going with it. I normally have my 6 round brush. Let me put some glasses on. Oh, wow. I can actually see. What a concept. I'm going to get a paper towel also because I am messy. Did you notice my shirt today? Sunshine is the best medicine. You can buy this on my boutique, InspireMeFabulous.com. I don't know if you've gone over there yet, but a lot of fun stuff. I really enjoy designing. They're all my own designs. I'm going to put a piece of this on the inside of my pouch just so I don't get paint bleeding through the backside. All right. I think we are good and ready to go. I have a little glass of water over here that I'll dip my brush in at first just to get it loosened up because sometimes the bristles are kind of stiff. Now I think I'm going to use this as a guide since it's what drew me to it anyways. So his little horn is yellow. Let's see. I was so fortunate my neighbor got his lawn mowing done early today. So now all you get is the noise of my dryer. And in about a few minutes here, it'll beep that everything is done. Well, not everything. The first load. You know how that is. I always say that washing dishes and laundry is like stringing beads on a long, long string with no knot at the end. So they just fall off. And you have to do it all over again every day. I'm going to paint part of his tail and her mane, not him, with the yellow. It looks cute so far. And you know, if you don't paint in the lines, so what? And even better, if you have the child that's receiving this for school, if you have them paint it, you do the drawing, they do the painting, they will love that. And then when they get to school, they can brag to all their friends that that's something that they made. But if you're like me, I'm a grandma. I love to have presents for my grandkids. I don't get to see them very often because they live far away. And I miss them like crazy when I can't see them. Okay. Oh, this pink is bright. I love it. Let me get, I got the mane about done with the pink, and then I'll do the tail here. Come on. This canvas, the fabric is made out of canvas. It is so porous that it's sucking everything up. Okay, so that's where, isn't that adorable? I love that. All right. So we have turquoise. Let's go crazy with the turquoise. I don't know about you, but back to school just came so fast for me. It's like I'm not ready. And I can only imagine how some of the moms with younger kids are like, you're not ready. Buying all the school supplies and all of well, around here, a lot of them wear school uniforms, but if you don't, then you have all the school clothes, and you know how picky kids are with their school clothes. I have to have this, not this, because that's what my friends are wearing. So that part, I don't miss even a little bit. We did not do uniforms when my kids were younger, but that seems to be the way to go now. Okay, this is what I have. I kind of think that's pretty great. I'm going to leave the unicorn body just natural. I'm not going to paint that. You could do white if you wanted to, or any color you wanted. But the little hooves, I think I'm going to do in pink. So it's like pink nail polish. All right. And then my unicorn is done. So you can see how fast this goes. And I think when we're done here, I'm going to decorate a couple of pencils because I got a really great idea that I want to show everybody. I think you're gonna really like it. All right, so I'm gonna just do my hearts in the pink. Although purple hearts would, you know what, I'll do the big one in the pink and the small one in the purple, because purple hearts are awesome too. What I did is I went on Google and I typed in girl stuff drawings. And when it popped up, there's a little thing across the top where you can pick images or, you know, different things. And I picked the images, and all of this stuff, little girls came up, little princesses and tiaras and, you know, drawings of just about everything little girl. So these are the things that I picked, and all I did was, if you right click on the picture, it says to copy, and then I copied and pasted it to a Word document. And then from the Word document, I just printed it out. Now, were these copyrighted? Probably. So by law, I can't go around selling these pouches with these images, but I can use them as long as I do not make money on them. So that's kind of like, I go to Google for everything when it comes to doing projects like this. And the same thing with the little boys. Little boy, stuff is what I usually just put, little boy stuff, drawings. And then it'll come up, because if you don't do drawings, you'll get photographs of stuff. And photographs are almost impossible to recreate when you want to draw it. So I usually just put drawings or illustrations when I'm Googling something like that. All right, almost done with my heart. Yes, I've been singing things lately. I don't know why. It's a thing. So my husband loves to sing. And for his birthday, some good friends of ours bought him a karaoke machine. So we've been having quite a bit of fun with that. I don't mind singing when I don't have an audience. So, you know, I don't mind singing. And you hook it up to YouTube. YouTube? Yeah, I think so. So then you can see the words on your television, but the music is coming out of this amazing speaker. And so we've been having a great time with that. So maybe that's why I'm singing everything that I do. I put a little purple in the tail because I think he needed it. What do you think? Isn't that sweet? I love that. Now you could write the child's name on there. You could have the child decorate the back. We're not going to do the back today. But you know what? I'm going to put a little white accents on my heart. Just so it looks like they're a little shiny, if you know what I mean. I'll show you here. All right. And you can paint right over the top of something you just painted on this, even though the paint is wet, because on canvas it's not a problem. All right, let me show you. See? I love that. So we're going to set that aside. Let's do our little boy one. Is that the grumpiest dinosaur you've ever seen? He is so grumpy. Maybe he didn't want to go to school. I don't know. So let's paint the grumpy dinosaur. Let's see. You know what? I really like this round number 6. I seem to keep wanting to use that instead of any other brush. I do have different brushes from I got my bigger brush, and that is a 12. So the difference between a 12 and a 6, you can see is, let's take the covering off. You can see is not just height, because they're different styles, so the height is going to be different. But just look at the size of the bristles. Can I get it where? Put it in my face there. Totally different. And then I have a what they call a liner, which is really tiny, and that's what you kind of do, like the eyes and really tiny things. And then this is a 4. See the difference between the 4 and the 6? There's quite a bit of difference. Depending on the area that you're painting or your personal preference, try them all. What I did with these blue ones is they came in a set at Joann Fabrics, and it wasn't very expensive. So, and there was, let's see, these 2 came with it. So you can see this one is called a filbert, Filbert, and then this is an angle for obvious reasons. But I think I see another blue handle. It also came with this, my fan, well, it's not really a fan brush. It's a 3/4. They don't do a number because it's not a round. Rounds are in numbers. I think filberts are also in numbers, but these are according to measurements this way. So this is a 3/4. And you would use this for like backgrounds to blend your colors in. All right, there was your art lesson for the day. All right, I'm going to start painting my dinosaur first because he's on the left. If I paint the fire truck first, then my hand's going to be in the fire truck while I paint the dinosaur. So you don't, not a good thing. Okay, I'm going to paint my dinosaur that lime green. Yeah, because my other colors are kind of girly, the turquoise, the yellow, the purple, and the pink. So let's just do him in green. And I'm basically going to paint his whole self except for his eyeballs and his teeth. So I can just kind of do everything. And I might have to go over some of my pencil lines because this green paint just covered up his nostrils. And I kind of want them to show. You know what I didn't do? I'll tell you what I didn't do. I did not put this in the middle. I don't want it bleeding through by any chance. So let's do that. Good thing I caught it. All right. Also, little boys, for the most part, they're not really into art stuff. I mean, some of them really, that they love it, but for the most part, they're more into playing in the dirt, playing with trucks, not sitting down and doing art projects. So if you have a little boy that loves to do art projects, by all means, let him do his own pencil pouch. Let him paint it. You draw the designs. Have them pick out what they want. They're more likely to use the items that they've made themselves. And it's something later on that if there's anything left to this pencil pouch at the end of school, it might be something that you'd want to keep as a memory. All right. Ooh, I got to paint around his little teeth. Let's see. All right. So today, after laundry, it's clean the yard day. It has been so rainy here. I mean, it has been raining like crazy. And today, the sun is shining. So I'm hoping to get out there and start weeding some of those flower beds. My plants look absolutely amazing because our ground is all sand. It drains quite well, so nothing is waterlogged as far as my plants in this area of Florida. Now, some other areas I know they have standing water everywhere. Excuse me. So I am fortunate enough not to have that. So I can go out and weed my flower beds today. I love being outside. Anytime I can do that, good day. Oh, I almost got my dinosaur done already. I'm wondering about the scales on his back though. If I should just leave them or if I should paint them a color. I'll show you guys. If you could tell me what you think, it'd be awesome. I'm singing again, see that? Okay. Here we go. Are you ready? And some of the paint is where it's thinner. It's the fabric has really soaked it up. See how how it's covered up his little nostrils are kind of peeking through, but I need more paint right where his tail is. Okay, what about the scales on his back? Do you think I should paint those in or just leave it? I think I'm going to leave it for right now, because unless I paint it yellow, I really don't have a color. I'm going to paint his... Let's do the yellow. Let's see what it looks like. And I am going to use my tiny little brush, my 4 round, for that, because I think that'll be better. I could give him yellow teeth. That would mean that's why he's grumpy, is because he doesn't brush his teeth. And now his teeth are all yellow. That would make me grumpy. My teeth are not yellow. All right. Yeah, I kind of like the yellow. Otherwise, to me, it looked like it was something I just forgot to do. Don't want that. Painting his toenails yellow, because he was out playing in the dirt and he didn't wipe his feet. Because dinosaurs don't wipe their feet, right? Okay. Now when that dries, I'll do his nostrils a little bit again, but I like that. It's kind of cute. Let's do our fire truck. And then I can show you my idea on how to decorate some pencils. How about that? Yay! Oh, I need red. I have my flag red. And I'm going to need some black for the tires. And my black is called Black. Very descriptive there, huh? All right. I'm going to do the red first because there's more of it than anything else, if that makes any sense. And I don't know what the fascination is with little boys and trucks. Monster trucks, fire trucks, dump trucks, I mean, just anything like that. We grew up in a farm community, or my kids grew up in a farm community, and there were tractors, combines, all sorts of different stuff on the road all the time. So you'd be driving along and all of a sudden everybody's got to stop because there's a tractor in the road. Kind of a different concept when you live in the city or in a town that's not a farm community. And it was kind of neat because if you lived on a farm and you had a tractor, there was one day out of the year that the school would allow all the kids to drive their tractors to school in high school. And the kids would all line up before school and go to McDonald's through the drive-thru with all their tractors. It was hilarious. But the town people, me included, would run out there at McDonald's and wait for them to come down the road. It was almost like a parade, and take pictures. It hit the newspapers, I mean, every year. It was just a really fun thing that our town did for the kids. I kind of miss that living where I do now because there's no tractors here for one, and I don't think kids would know how to drive a tractor if they were presented with one right now. Okay. You know what? I should have gotten a silver or something out here for the bumper, but you know what? I think I'm going to paint that white. Let's just do it white. Okay. It's really soaking up the paint. Making sure my paper towel is in there good. I remember first day of school, and I was not a child that wore shoes. I hated shoes. And back in the day, you didn't need to wear shoes anywhere because we didn't go to restaurants a lot. There was a diner in town, and you could go there barefoot. It was not a big deal. But, dryer's done. Keeping it real. It's life, right? Everybody's got to do laundry. But first day of school, I can remember my shoes were always so tight. And it was only because they were the right size. It was just only because I wasn't used to wearing shoes. So that my first day of school memories, that is tight shoes. How much I hated it. And how much I hated going shoe shopping. And today, to this day, I'm not real big on fancy shoes. I just don't like shoes. Kind of silly, I know. Okay, I'm going to make the light on the top of the fire truck red. But you know what? I think I'm going to take some yellow and make some things shooting out of it. So that way it looks like it's going. See, my red was a little thinner, so the black lines there kind of show through, which I might go over them later with my micron pen anyways. I love how that turned out. But seeing it on the phone camera, I can tell that I need to pop up the top. Hey Susan, how's it going? Blisters on the first day. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, I totally remember that. I mean, last day of school, those shoes came off and they were not even thought of again. When we would go to church, I had my Sunday shoes, but I could wear them to church and take them off when I got there. So, thanks, Helen. My shirt is one of my designs that I made. Sunshine is the best medicine, which I totally believe that, especially with all the rain that we've been having. And my boho earrings, aren't they sweet? I made these, and I'm really considering selling them. I have all different colors, pink, black, red, turquoise, maybe. I might have white ones too. I just love making earrings at night, sitting and relaxing in the evening. I'm one of those that just can't sit still, so my hands have to be doing something, and making earrings just seems to be the thing I've been doing lately. Ooh, my white is a little thick, so let's see how that's going to go. I might have to add, got to add water. Just it's more like glue than paint. See if I can get it to flow. Not too much. Come on, white. There we go. I'm just adding water to it as I go. Oops. There. School back in the day, though, I sound like my grandparents. Back in the day, we didn't go till after Labor Day. We didn't go on the 10th of August like they do around here. We went after Labor Day and then ended before Memorial Day. And I think that's long enough. I don't know why we go, into June and we start a lot. Well, we start a lot earlier and we go a lot later, and I don't know why. Okay. And I probably, oops, well, that was a slip. I probably didn't need to do the bumper in white. And I got a little bit on my red, so I'm going to touch that up. There we go. Yeah, see how the white, I like it. It looks better. It kind of stands out a little bit. All right, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to do my yellow light reflecting shiny things. That is the technical term. So yeah, everybody can see that this light is moving. Everybody get out of the way. Can you see it? You gotta really look. But I think once it dries, you'll be able to see it better. And before I do my tires, I gotta have a coffee break. I love my coffee. Okay, gonna do the tires, and then these pouches, I'm gonna call them done. You can add a lot more to yours or not do as much. If you don't have a printer at home, it's been so long since I've been to the library, but you probably can save your artwork on a flash drive and then take it to the library to be printed. Or maybe you can just get on their computer there, pull up Google, get the designs that you want, and then just have them printed out there. And if you're not tech savvy, have your grandchild do it, because they're probably way faster at it anyways. The only reason I know how to do it is my job requires a lot of technical stuff, computer stuff. So I've kind of had to keep up with it. Okay, one more tire to go. Kind of have to hold your mouth just right. All right. So the start of school for me now that I don't have small children or school-age children is I know that fall is coming, and that's pretty exciting for me. I love fall. Around here, it means that the humidity drops a little, if you're lucky. And I can start decorating. Decorating for fall is my second favorite thing in the whole world. As far as decorating, my first thing, of course, is Christmas. Singing again. Oh well. I do love me some Christmas. Okay. Here we go. That's adorable. And if you put the child's name down here, that's even cuter. And they've got their own little pencil pouch. Now, let me show you why, I'm reaching over here, why I put little rings on here. They're both on the same side because the zipper's open. Why I put little rings on my pouch. Because if kids are like me, let me get my paint out of the way, they're going to lose this pencil pouch. It's going to fall in the hallway or drop somewhere. Excuse my ugly black binder. Kids would have a very much better looking binder. You can just hook it in. Ta-da! And you're good to go. So that's why I put the rings on. You don't have to. You can maybe just put the one through the zipper if you don't want to sew one on. And it's still going to hang anyways, as long as they're not gonna lose it in the interim. So let me show you some pencils. I have a Cricut machine, and so I have all kinds of vinyl. Vinyl is what you use. It cuts it out, and it makes pretty designs. But you can buy this vinyl, and you don't need a Cricut machine. Just cut it into shapes that you want. Now make sure you don't buy the iron-on, because if you buy the iron-on, it's not going to stick to anything. And you need a special Cricut iron to iron them on. So unless you have that stuff, don't buy the iron-on. I bought this one is removable vinyl. Look at that. It's all pink flowers. I don't know if you can see it. Isn't that beautiful? And then I have some adhesive foil, again, not iron-on, and this is the rose gold, which next week I'm going to show you a project with this. Still back to school, but it's beautiful. I'm going to make some for my office, so it's not just back to school. And then, is this not funky? I love that. It's got like fibers or something going through it, whether it does or not, but it looks like it. And again, this is premium vinyl. They have removable, they have permanent, they have premium, depending on the brand. This is the Cricut brand, but then this one is the Paper Studio brand. So it really doesn't matter what you buy as long as it is the sticky vinyl. And you can make stickers with this. You can do all sorts of things. It has a grid on the back, so if you want to cut it a certain way, you can cut it. I use a paper cutter, which I'm going to have to reach. Ooh! This is my $6 paper cutter. You just put your stuff in there and then slide and cut it. Makes nice straight cuts. You can even say, I want to make these hearts. Just cut out your hearts, put them on here, draw them on, and cut them out, and you have glitter hearts. Now what I did is I cut a little fine strip off the end because I was just goofing around. And my pencils are black, so it doesn't look so great. But if you had pretty colored pencils, I just made a stripe out of that blue and put it around my pencil. And I also tried something different. Didn't work out so great for me. Maybe it's because of the color of these pencils, but I took Mod Podge and just went on the metal and then used my glitter that I used last week in my Christmas ornaments and did glitter on the ends. It's kind of hard to see. This one's got a thinner layer of glitter, so you don't really see it at all. But it's really good, and the glitter doesn't come off, so it's not really messy. So different ideas you can do to dress up your pencils, to dress up your pencil pouches, to get your kiddos off to school and get a great year started. So I hope that this was informative, that this is something you would like to do. If it is, save it to your page. That way you can find it when you need it. Also, if you could share it to your friends, I'd be eternally grateful. And don't forget to check out my boutique, InspireMeFabulous.com. I have t-shirts, long sleeves, short sleeves. I have tanks. I have leggings. I have bags. I have, oh my gosh, wall art, anything you can think of with my designs on them. So travel on over there and see if you like it, and leave me a comment and a picture if you decide to make something, because I'd love to see how yours turned out. Thank you so much, and I hope you have an amazing week, and I will see you next Saturday. Bye.